Hello everyone! I'm going to pause the music. So I restarted the game, and hopefully nothing goes wrong during it. Here we are. Hopefully the game actually shows up too. Oh no. There was a cut. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. There was a cutscene at the start, so I restarted it so that we could watch it. Because I just skipped it to try to get to the menu so I can set up settings and all that. I believe this cutscene is just the opening cinematic, like the announcement trailer that they did a few years back. Like, I was so excited for this game when they first announced it, and I've been really excited to play it. But then reviews started coming out, and I'm nervous. I want it to be good. I really want this to be good. Biomutant. It looks so cool. Cool. Dude, look, the style of it is just so awesome. There's this game that I used to play a lot called Overgrowth, it's like a martial arts fighting game kind of thing, but you play as rabbits. It's so good. That's what this kind of reminds me of. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is I might only play for like an hour and a half, maybe. See how I feel afterwards, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see by the end of the stream if I like the game or not.
As beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with
that's all I missed?
unusual beginning.
Okay.
So, let's expect an unusual end.
Let's expect an unusual end.
Welcome to Biomutant.
Welcome to Biomutant. Alright. New game? Medium, I guess. Alright. And are we going into the character creator? We are gonna be here a while.
Encode your DNA.
Okay, so is this supposed to be the is that like the guy that we saw in the trailer? I guess so. Lesser developed intellect. Well, do I want to go based on style or stats? Move speed seems to be the same for all of them. Intellect. This guy seems to be the smartest. Vitality guy's smartest? Or that, not smartest, the most health. Strength. Is the strongest, but what is the definition of an idealized breed? Its evolutionary lineage has gone in a direction where form and appearance has dominated over function. I was hoping to make a fox. Like this or this is maybe the closest that I might be able to get to that. Primal. I mean, I guess out of these two, this one is the best stats. I don't understand how it's changing. Like the charisma, barter, 7%, 10%. 10%, 7%. Well, I don't understand what that means. I'm gonna go with this one, I guess. Define your character's starting attributes to see more detailed explanations of what each effect attribute has.
Define your genetic structure.
Whoa, well, that's cool. So I guess it didn't really matter too much. That's interesting. Okay. So your stats actually changes your appearance. Strength, small head, small brain, big body. Agility, super skinny and tall. Intellect, small, big head, big brain. What is up with this? Charisma, big mouth, or big talk. Looks like a rat. Kind of looks like a... Um... Okay, I guess I'll just make it based on the stats that I want. Vitality and Charisma, that is kind of a good middle ground. Look at that big smile, very charismatic thing. I feel like, did it change? Is it change? I don't, wait. I feel like I can't get back to...
Encode or define your genetic structure.
What? Why is it... Okay, it's different now. It's changing different things now. What happened to that big snout? That big snoot? I wanted big snoot. Why isn't it doing that anymore? I don't stand.
Encode
Is this the
your
same?
DNA. Define your genetic structure.
Alright, I'm going based on stat, I guess. This is kind of where I want it, I think. I like playing more charismatic.
Choose a genetic resilience.
This doesn't change anything physically. Heat, biohazard, radioactivity, cold. Like a bit of resistant to everything, but I think I might lean more. I feel like biohazard or radioactivity is probably going to be more prevalent. I feel like this should, like, if they're doing stuff like the stats changes your appearances and things, I feel like this should be like the color of the fur and stuff. Like that makes sense. We'll go with this.
Choose your fur style.
Oh. Oh. That's weird. Why didn't you just do numbers? Oh. I don't, it's hard to figure out, like, I don't, this is weird. Um, am I able to change the color of it? I don't know how I feel about this character creator. Uh, hmm.
Pick your main color.
Okay, cool, we can. Oh, but it's like this. I don't understand. I'm not good with this stuff. I think this is... That's hard for me to tell. I'm colorblind. Maybe?
Choose your detail color.
Detail color. Oh. White. As close to white as I can get. Is that?
Pick a class.
I don't know. I don't know.
Mercenary.
Okay. Cool.
Deadeye.
Deadeye.
Commando.
Card.
Psy-Freak.
Psy-Freak. Psy-Freaks are experimenting with psionic powers and mutations. They're usually outcasts on the fringe of society.
Saboteur.
Ooh. Okay. I'm liking that one. The Saboteur is a cunning, skilled explorer trained to operate covertly in both suburbs and wilderness.
Sentinel.
Sentinel. What is this? Sentinels dedicate themselves to protect a house. Their dedication is for the organization as a whole, including supreme belief in their dogma.
Saboteur. Psy-Freak. Commando. Deadeye. Mercenary.
Mercenary is a trained swordsman who has mastered the art of the blade. Honestly, I might go with Mercenary.
Saboteur.
Saboteur seems really cool. Your dodge energy cost is reduced by 20%.
Mercenary.
Melee weapon attacks inflict 10% more damage to the target. Perfect reload.
Commando.
Fury.
Psy-Freak.
Your key energy regain is increased by 20%. Spark ball.
Saboteur. Sentinel. Saboteur.
This
Saboteur.
This does seem more my playstyle. But I really want this is really cool too though.
Saboteur. Mercenary.
Okay. Mercenary it is. Ready to start? I guess.
That'll work.
Alright. Well, here we are. Player movement, yeah.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice, or simply stop living.
What? Okay. Can I...
But for you,
No.
it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A
What?
reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
I'm dark red as in strength and power. Color me in light blue for freedom and loyalty. I feel like as a mercenary, I'm dark red as in strength and power.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Okay. I am one with the darkness.
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
Huh?
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same. With the difference being I'm the better half.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
The best end is the one you decide yourself. And it seems we're headed in the right direction.
This isn't what I was expecting from this game. Aura, somewhat dark. Okay, I guess we're going. Let me, can I? Okay.
Sometimes.
Let me change something real quick. Frame rate limit. Oops. Go ahead and limit it to 60. Getting a little choppy here. Alright, that's better. Smoother. What was that? Wait. Oh, I thought that was something I could pick up. Hello?
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Okay, so that's how you shoot. Oh, cool. Reloading. How do I reload? Ah! Okay, can't dodge in the air. Got it. Okay, we got a parry. Ow, okay. Dodge, then attack. Ooh, okay. Rabbit's Fury. Whoa. That's like from the trailer!
You better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Yeah, this is just the trailer. Okay. Biomutant. Is this supposed to be the title card, or is this just the loading screen?
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this game. I was really wanting to like it. The whole narrator thing, and I don't know.
The predator isn't the only threat.
Ew.
The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Move towards an enemy to target them with melee attacks. Aim the camera towards an enemy to target them with ranged attacks. Reload your ranged weapon. Press that. Key energy is used for dodging, using mutations, and performing special attacks. When you're out of key energy, you'll be unable to perform these actions. Your key energy regenerates both in and out of combat. Okay.
Hack and slash. A smart foe would leave.
Is there strong attacks? Nope. So the lock-on isn't very strong. You do still kind of have to aim it. Which I kind of like. Down the hall. Do I collect anything from them? No. Oh. Wise and erect. Okay. What do we got? Electric module. Weapon add-on. Whip. Okay, I see. You can find you found a medic supply. Bags like this contain items that can help heal you. Your health doesn't automatically regenerate in combat. You have to use consumables or find other ways to heal. Okay. Health patch. Got it. Combat's not quite as fun as I was expecting it to be.
Oil sludges everywhere.
Sludge soaker.
To most, it only means death.
Yeah, big
But
panda.
some have adapted to the new
Okay.
environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Remember to parry enemy attacks. Yeah.
Now that's a flesh wound.
Ow. Okay. What is that? Okay, I was expecting something else to happen. Okay.
Bang, bang.
Oh, okay, so the healing doesn't just automatically work. There we go. And then it takes time. Is there a better way to lock on, like an actual lock on? How? Fallen enemies can often be looted for healing items. Find a highlighted fallen enemy and press Y. Can't loot that guy or this. Okay. I'm a little disappointed with this game. I'm missing a heavy attack. I think that's what I'm missing the most. Okay. And the fact that there's a lock on, but it doesn't actually like lock on for the camera. Ow. Okay, I see how the loading works now. Okay.
You can make something from that.
And how do I do that? Gear? Okay. Uh, Wait. I'm confused. I don't understand what's happening. I got stuff that I could make. Is this... No? I don't understand what's happening. Okay. I don't know. Wait, what? Hello? Grasshopper friend? Are you friend? Some enemies carry large shields. You need to break the shield with melee attacks before you can deal damage to the enemy. Okay. Okay, that was kind of cool. Ow. Can I parry a gun? Does that work? Okay, I did that late. I don't even know if I can parry that. Okay, 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 okay. Let's deal with this guy. Use. I don't. Did that do any damage to him? It's kind of hard to tell. Okay. We leveled up. What does that mean? When you level up, you can increase an attribute of your choice by 10. Pick which attribute you want to increase from the list. Strength, I guess. Okay, cool pose. Ranged Wung Fu. There are 2 pillars of Wung Fu. The core martial arts you start with a weapon mastery technique that you unlock. Close combat. Dual one-handed slash. Huh? Okay, so these are the combos. 1, BX, AX. Okay, and then XXY. Unlock. Okay. Okay, perks. Mercenary. I can't do this now because I just did that other thing.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Old world KLAWBAR. Okay. KLAWBAR. I don't know how to feel about this game. I don't know, man. I was really excited and I'm already disappointed with it.
That pipe looks
This is not
weak.
what I was expecting the game to be.
Clawbar should come in handy.
Because like they've been saying that it's like this martial arts focused game,
Whoa.
and I was expecting cool fighting mechanics.
It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really,
But it's
I
not.
mean it. The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the
Defeat the
cellular
Morks.
coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Special attacks. Oh, that's what Y does.
Tapped hard.
Ow. That one's still alive? See, that's kind of cool. There's like cool stuff with it, but it doesn't quite nail it. You know? I want to get to the open world and see what it's like. Let me out. Let me go do stuff.
Toxinol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they
Like,
left
I don't know about the
behind
narrator.
that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Oh, jeez, the frame rate really took a dip here.
Toxinol built
Okay.
vessels called
Same thing.
arks to save them.
Well, that's cool to know that I can. Okay. Oh, yeah. You don't need to tell me it's locked, narrator. I can see that. Puzzle. What? You found a puzzle. These are. Okay.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
What? That's it? Okay.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxinol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about
The
this
sound
game.
of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing.
Feeling pew pew. What?
It's coming from behind that door.
Okay. Yeah, the narrator
A warning
is a little much.
The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Like, why does it feel the need to narrate literally everything?
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short circuit. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Really?
There you go.
He said that as if that took me a long time and I finally figured it out. Out of date, hello? Airstrike. Perfectly countering an enemy attack stuns them. Yeah, I've been doing that. Oh, you're not a friend. The wheeled one? Wait. Oh. I have to protect this guy. The combat just feels off.
Chop chop. Shouldn't take much more.
I feel like the other thing that could help benefit is just if the enemies had a little bit less health. Make it feel more like I'm doing actual damage, because I feel like I'm doing nothing to them. And like the lock-on, it says that there's lock-on, but it's not doing anything.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one. Before battle arrives.
Why does it feel the need to go to that screen every time I pick something up?
That's
Let me pick it up
sure
like that.
useful.
What? Why can't I climb that? Okay, and you're closing the door. That means I can't go back there. What was the rope? What was the point of the rope? Hello.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers.
Is this...
This sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
The narrator is
He doesn't
also
seem
the
surprised
translator.
that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then. The night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Remember what?
How Lupa Lupin
Just
somehow
just
left
put
you
subtitles.
alive
I don't need the
after his
narrator
raid to leave
explaining
the
everything.
He must have had a purpose with that. The question is, what? There's no doubt you're the child.
If you're gonna
And
commit
that
to having a
what
different
Lupa
language, just
Lupin
subtitle
did
it.
to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning.
I don't want to
of
sit
the
here and wait for him to speak this other language, not knowing what's going on, and then have
He
the
says
narrator
it has
repeat it
taken
all.
a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed
Muma?
tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Unity? I just have to wait for him to
After the
stop.
old
There we go.
village was destroyed and
God,
you
I hate it.
disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
What? Dialogue settings. By default, dialogues are set to advanced. To advance from one NPC line to the next automatically. If you want to manually advance the dialogue, you can change this in the settings. But earlier, wasn't it forcing me to choose or to advance it myself? What? Okay, this is kind of cool. Yo. That's kind of
Asks
great.
if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way.
It's not even a
out
different
here
language,
to
it's
see
just
them,
grunting.
The potato people.
The potato people?
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
Is that the tree of life? I don't believe in magic. I don't want to say that, so we'll go with this, I guess.
Magic? He claims it's just the force of life, the existence of energy, powering and connecting all things living, like the Nono. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Okay. Yeah, I really don't like the narrator stuff. Like, it seems like you hired different voice actors to do the voices, but you just have them grunting, and then you have the narrator talking on top of it. Not even on top of it, just separately after you wait for them to finish talking. It's annoying. What am I doing? Ruffled flute. Where did you come from? How did you get here?
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone.
I don't know.
The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
Like, this is a $60 game. It should not be. How? What?
Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
What? Okay.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Alright, so now we go back. Merge the nano with the tree. I grew it fast.
Now that you've seen the nano's connection with the tree with your
I
own
hate
eyes, you have no
narrator.
reason to
Just I don't.
From
Okay.
this day on,
Okay.
he'll make nurturing the pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect
What is Muma? Is that supposed to be mom? I don't.
You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side.
Like honestly, I'm just gonna.
He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you.
I'm just gonna skip. I want to see what the game is like
He
when I'm
lost
able
you
to
there
get.
for a while.
World eaters.
The genetic evolution that occurred.
Okay. I want to get a feel of the
His
open
friend
world
Gizmo is working
before
on a mecton and needs help
I
defeating
decide
the
on
jumbo
possibly
pup
returning
at
the game.
end of the West Route.
and spending my $60 elsewhere.
Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront
The map is
Merc
cool.
Puff that dwells deep down under the
That
surface.
like, stuff's actually
at the end
moving.
of
Like
the
it seems like a
Northwest
live
Route.
map.
Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine
this
able
just-
to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Is this just Breath of the Wild?
Out of date, says his friends. The road ahead won't be easy.
I was just that
He
you'll all
wants you
die
to
if the tree isn't
understand
saved.
that you'll all die. His friends have prepared something specific.
You just do this. Just have the subtitles while he's talking. Like, it's simple. Okay, we got another net. So we have to go get... You're getting the hang of it. Wow. Oh, now we use it.
Through the
Okay.
roof where they came in, and the rope looks
Yeah.
strong enough to climb.
You don't need to tell me that. I can see with my own eyes. God dang. So there's the 4 world eaters that we have to save? Ride? What? The world looks cool. I like the look of the world.
Know that the tree of life is dying.
It's an interesting art style. But like, I
it can't endure
cannot stand the
environmental
narrator right now.
change and assault from the world eaters.
Biomutant. I usually get really hyped when I see the title card, but that presented by Experiment 101. I'm like, this is made by X Just Cause devs. Like, how did this happen?
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Do you really need to narrate that? Like, seriously. Did you even need to zoom in on it? Like, just have it there. I'll explore it myself. Like, seriously.
Let's see.
Did I need to do that? Oh. Okay, that's kind of
Must be the
cool.
World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat
Where'd it
trick
go?
to bring that down. The World Eaters have
Where'd it
made
go?
their
What?
marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Now my question is that going to be like a dynamic thing that'll just happen?
Survivor.
Like, are there
Glad to see
literally just
someone made it out
world
alive.
eater things like that just roaming about? That'd be cool. But I feel like this was scripted. This was definitely scripted. It was not the voice I was expecting.
He's heard the stories about the terror.
Yeah, just have the subtitles.
He worries there won't be much. He doesn't know.
Yeah, see, just. Ugh! Like, I want to like this game. I really want to like this game. But I cannot stand the narrator. There was something about dialogue. I'll have to check that out in the settings.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
He needs help. Yeah, I'll help. Just put the subtitles there.
Grateful for that. You
God, jeez,
That's a spark of light in you!
too much already.
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
What is the point of this? What is the point of this? I don't. Side point unlocked. What is with this camera?
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date knows you'll make a
Just
better stand against
stop
the
with
World
the
Eaters with
narrator.
support of a tribe.
Can I turn
And there's
off the
two
narrator?
nearby.
Is that something I can do? See, just do this. Do that. Do that. Do that. I like that.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Did I really need that?
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to
Don't
restore
tell me
the world,
now.
and
Let
not
me
to let
discover
the
stuff.
World Eaters bring down
Put this
the
like
tree
in a
of life.
book or something that I
But
find
siding
somewhere.
with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance.
Especially will listen
He
to
believes
you and
the
expects you
tribe's
to pay at least
seafolks,
one of
Jagni
them
especially, will
visits
listen
to
to you
depart.
and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit. In Jagni's case, letting the
See, do that. I'm skipping the narrator there. That's what I was doing. The narrator was still there. I was just skipping it before I could start.
another fork in
Just
the road.
let
It's
me
either
play.
The tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Is this really that important to interrupt the gameplay every 5 minutes? Like, I don't... I really want to like this game, but you're making it really hard. I mean, I guess I should have been listening to what he said. Is there a point in like why I should go to one or the other? Does it matter? I mean, left was the evil way last time or whatever, which is this seems to be the way I'm going.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
That's why you didn't need to put that in the game. That wasn't necessary. What's happening here? Who do I fight? I'll just leave you guys to it, because I don't know who's who. I'll let you guys do you.
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the big screen. Like, just put it on the side, telling me what I got. No?
That's the Jagni tribe's fort.
Yeah,
Their
I
friendship
can
be
tell.
a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem. Let's see.
What is that? What happened? Okay, looks like I made the right choice. These are the samurai people.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Guide me to your Sifu. Yo, that just reminded me of a game that I'm super excited for.
The Sifu's door is
I can't remember. I think it's just called Sifu.
He cautions you.
It's made by the people that did Absolver, which I really liked. I love that combat system so much. And that's kind of what I was expecting from this game. Oh, it's nothing like that. Ooh, this looks cool. Just put the subtitles there. Just... Oh my god. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting.
The Jagni tribe wants
Thank
to
you.
become
Finally. Goddamn.
omnipresent and, most importantly,
I can't.
they
I
want
can't
to
with the
vanquish
narrator.
The tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu.
Huh. Does that mean I actually have
news
the
of a
option to
cold-blooded
destroy
Ronin crossing the Great
the World
Wall
Tree?
through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you?
Is that what I just heard? If that's the case, then this game might be worth it. Possibly. News of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. Cold-blooded.
He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101.
Don't mind a bit
It
of blood on
seems
your
you don't mind
hands.
a bit
That's
of blood on your hands.
we haven't talked.
He under...
Yeah. Yep, that.
Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Oh. Interesting.
There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Jagni doesn't want to... Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision.
Standing ally with the Jagni. They want to vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life. Warning. That's the game's end goal, to destroy the Tree of Life. Choosing Destiny or a defeated rival Seafoods is limited to subdue or vanquish. Huh. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like that.
He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe.
Vanquish. What precisely do you mean?
Jagni's destiny is to do what others are too afraid to do. To vanquish past and future disillusions of unity and take control of our destiny. Uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything.
Allied with Jagni.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here.
What if they're too strong?
Being defeated is a choice they won't make. They've talked about that, but words do not frighten those who feel no fear. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Okay.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
What?
You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin.
The tribe weapon? What is that?
Your mother taught each disciple a weapon. She never intended it for hunting, nor war, but lately the art of defense has been shadowed by relentless attack. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Like, if you're gonna commit to the narrator thing, then don't have these pauses in between it.
Your old village on
Just
your
have the
way to
narrator keep
first
talking.
rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait. He can't blame you for not remembering.
Okay, let me check the settings real quick, because I remember it was saying something about audio or whatever, the dialogue stuff. Let me see here real quick. Difficulty. This, okay. Camera, controls, audio. Frequent. What? Wait. What if I do this? What happens if I do this? They knew people were gonna hate it. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Okay. I might actually put the gibberish back on, though. Settings. Where's audio? Let's put this back up to 50. Just to see what it's like with no narrator. I'm assuming that's what that is. It's like there's not gonna be any narrator at all now. I really hope. Okay, frame rate is a little choppy. I am playing at like ultra settings at 2K resolution, so I was kind of expecting it. It's running a lot better than I thought it would at this quality and stuff while I'm streaming and all that. Interact. Hello. Information gathering.
Says there's an
oh, God dang
interesting
it.
place nearby that no one knows about, but doesn't really want to talk about it right now.
I thought I turned you off. There's a place nearby no one knows about it, doesn't really want to talk about it right now. Persuade. Why would you even mention it? Let's persuade. I have high charisma, right? Can I persuade? Not sure if you're likable enough to be let in on it. Oh, there's no narrator this time. You better tell me before you forget. Oh, it gives me a success.
Sure if you're likable enough to be let in.
Now, was the gibberish really going to be that long? Was that what was about to happen? You better tell me before you forget. Tell me about it. I won't tell anyone else. Charisma -1. Your secret is safe with me. Trust me.
Says you look trustworthy. Might as well tell you where it is.
Yes? Are you okay? Sometimes it just continues, and sometimes it doesn't, I guess. It's just, it does whatever it wants.
Wonders why you're wandering around in the day when all your enemies can find you. Says you should take it easy.
Says you should take it. I don't like that. Okay, back to the settings. Audio. Speech. Modify the speech volume. Modify the gibberish speech volume. So, if I turn this off, what happens? That's my next question. But it's specifically the character dialogue that I don't want narrated. That's specifically what I don't want. But I don't think there's a way to turn that off. Accessibility. Nope, none of that. Auto advanced dialogue that's on. Game, text, speech, difficulty, auto dialogue, scale. I don't want to turn this off because I don't know what else that turns off. I guess we'll see. I'd much rather just read it myself. Let's test it out. Yo, what's up? Claims to have strange things from the dead zone that are so rare they need to be seen to be believed. Okay. I don't want to keep any longer. We'll be around. Okay. Settle now. What do you have to say? The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Wait, I'm leaving. Must be going. Understand you have other places you need to go. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, let me turn the graphics down a bit. Video resets. Hi. Wait, did it? Yeah, okay. There we go. Solid 60 and it still looks great. It's smooth. Pass through the fort. Ooh. Okay. it's like the game itself is really like seems interesting, and I want to know more about it, but it's just little things here and there that is just really annoying. Oof, that frame rate in here now. Video, graphics, medium. There we go. There's a solid 60 again. Oh, I wanted to... Where did that... One guy I talked to talked about that area. So let's go this way. Okay, you can barely swim. There's a stamina. Got it. We're gonna have to run around it. Can I even get over there? We got a truck over here. I have to wait. They're quick. Yeah, okay. This go does not. Alright, well I can't even go over there currently. Huh. Alright, well I guess I'm stuck on doing this. This is supposed to be open world, but that is clearly blocked off and not open to me. Let me go do that. Oh, yeah, big giant. Better beware, that's a mud. Okay. Hard by. That's the other thing, is like the lock-on camera is just like I can't be dodging around when I'm moving the camera to look at him the entire time. That was kind of cool. Oh, so you can do a quick heal by just tapping. Oh, the camera does automatically go to him. All right. Oops. Oops. Okay. So, that cool thing that we did at the start of the game with that first creature where we jumped and shattered his weapon, that was just a scripted event. Not something you can actually do in the game. At least it doesn't seem like it for now. Oh, level up. Agility, charisma, luck. Should we go strength again? We'll go strength again. Since we're focusing on combat. Mutations menu. Basic. So I have all those. Cat Cyclone. That's cool. Cannot afford though. What is this? Okay. Time is lost on this place, but it invokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it drawing you closer. Okay. Oh. He's peeing. Is that what he's doing? He's peeing on the sign? What? Why? And why does it look like that? Okay. Time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you are. Who you were, it's about who you'll become. The story is far from over. Really, I hadn't noticed. Way back in the long ago. Echoes of... Okay. If there's gonna be narrations for this, like this kind of stuff, I don't mind it, I guess. Goop.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today.
This game, this is, okay. This game feels exactly like a PlayStation 2 game, just with good graphics. That's what this game is. This is a PS2 game with good graphics. Like, right now, these animations, like, it reminds me of, like, Spyro. That's what I'm thinking of right now. The way the animations are, and the way the combat kind of feels, and the movement and stuff, it's just, it feels like a very, very old game. A little down.
Goop wants you to make it a priority to come looking for him whenever you're feeling down. He'll make you smile. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique.
I'm into Wung Fu.
He understands Wung Fu is
What was that
hard.
noise?
That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now.
I'd be grateful.
And he'll be honored.
Wait, is that why I wasn't able to swim in that lake before? Because I didn't remember how to swim? You can swim in most waters. While in very deep water, you'll slowly lose ki energy, and when you're out of ki, you'll drown.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it?
At least I learned how to not swim. You almost drowned me.
He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Great things usually happen to those who never
Is he an
stop trying.
otter?
He hopes you'll be one of them. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can never try too hard. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Uh-oh.
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. As long as it doesn't kill you, it'll only make you stronger. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. Here's another familiar face with lights on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually useful. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on.
For a thingamajig? I don't know.
He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Like this over here? Okay. Why are we spending so much time in this flashback? What's the point of this?
He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap.
Okay. I'm learning how to craft. Okay.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. He thinks mastering the 6 weapon styles of Wang Fu is more than enough for anyone. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
I don't know how to feel about this game.
Then you've got a good
like,
excuse. You share a resposibility to prevent.
It's like they
hardship
wrote
on
the
nature
script
and the environment.
expecting it to be a
It's your
novel,
future.
so they just describe everything,
She wants you
even
to
though
grow
we
up
can
and
see
start
it.
Thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's. You've always followed your own path. She worries about you. Sometimes you get lost in your own world, where the only thing that matters is you.
I'm gonna let's finish. Let's. I don't know.
They look determined. Better watch out.
See, like we don't
He
need that
asks you to stop right
description.
there and
Like I
wonders
can
where
see
you think
them.
you're going. He's not scared of anything, least of all you. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
What? I was mashing X so hard? Was I supposed to lose that? Like, it didn't show any progress on the tapping X, like, whatsoever. And did the camera just go through her?
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu. And when she needs them, they're there for her and each other. The most important thing is that
Like,
you're
I could have
okay.
beat them so easily,
It's time to
but
focus on
I
your
don't
training
think
now.
I was supposed to.
She said it before. Wang Fu will keep your body in good health, and that's how you keep your mind strong and clear. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. He knows growing up is hard, and things will continue to go wrong as you become older and figure out how to make them right. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
I don't... See, like, that white bar didn't show up at all when I was in that fight. But... like, if it's supposed to be something that I'm supposed to lose, then have it go, like, halfway and then be a struggle. You know? Instead of just not showing anything at all.
He's curious to see what you found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making... He can work wonders with pretty much anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. He says it's about...
gear crafting. What am I supposed to make? How do I tell how much I have? Do I have enough to make this? Where does it say? Like... I guess I did have enough for that?
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. Agrees. At least that way it'll never go out of style. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's sure your Muma will forgive you for not wearing the traditional outfit. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Is this gonna end up being the day that, like... Who's that? Is it gonna end up being the day that, like, something attacks and kills him?
Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down. But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back.
I don't feel failure.
That's a good attitude as long as you keep
Cool. Why does this look actually cooler than the actual fighting animations?
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for being such a good student.
Just have subtitles. Why? Why? Just have subtitles. This is... I don't understand. I don't understand why... What's the point of this?
Says he's all...
The big guy? Oh, it's the cricket thing.
Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. She's happy you appreciate what others do for you. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder, it's been a long day. She's so happy you made the rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
How did she do that far away?
Nothing could stop Lupin from setting the world.
This feels like such an old game. Like, what is...
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames.
What do you mean? What? Stop, narrator. I don't need this.
Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
I don't need all this narration. I don't need it. I don't want it. Just let me play the game.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming. He wants to destroy her. The time to fight is coming, whether she's ready for it or
But
not.
why? But why?
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her.
What history?
She had a life.
Darker and less fun.
The past coming to haunt the present.
Ow. Okay. I'll run away. Like Muma wants. Seriously? Do I seriously just... Do I seriously just stand here and watch? Like, this... I... Aren't you supposed to be like an incredible fighter? Wow, you straight up missed. You got it, Muma. What am I supposed to do? Like, she told me to stay out of the way. So I am. But now I just stand here and just watch? Like, this... Are you gonna attack it while it's stunned? Did it just heal? Okay, I mean... Am I supposed to run away? This way, or...? Alright. Alright, Muma, I'm doing a better job than you are. Like, how? See, there was that another thing there. So I was supposed to fight it. Why tell me to stay out of the way if I'm supposed to fight it?
Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water.
Okay, I'm supposed to swim to her. You're not gonna try swimming to me at all? Muma?
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
I'm not doing anything. Like, what am I supposed to do? Pushed the wrong button. Died. Oops. Seriously. Now I just have to wait again. Like, I'm literally doing nothing right now. Like, you're not even gonna attempt to swim towards your child, really. the animation of me just flipping around. That was great.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
What's going on? What is this? What
If
was
a
that?
sacrifice is
What was
made
that
for
for?
someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about.
What?
What you do
He
for
just
yourself
throws his
dies
child.
with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
What is going on?
As the moment fades,
Why is it
and
all
lost,
glitchy
the
like
only
that?
thing that remains is loneliness.
What
It
is?
doesn't
Oh, I
mean you'll
don't.
forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Okay. Let me go ahead and save the game. And then I'm gonna go ahead and quit because I don't want to. All right, okay. Here we are. I don't want to play more than 2 hours of it so I can possibly return it. I'm really disappointed with this game. I was so excited. The way they were talking about the combat system and all this stuff and like that first cinematic trailer looked really cool, but it's not that. It's really not that. Man, that's sad. I really wanted to like this game. I really did. It feels like such it like it feels like they were trying to make a AAA like Witcher kind of game, Breath of the Wild, but they just did not have the budget for it. Like it actually feels like a PS2, like an early PS2 game, or even PS1. Forgot Spyro was a PS1 game. Like that's I was getting Spyro vibes in terms of the animation and stuff of it, like the cutscenes. Really sad. I really wanted to like this game. I was expecting this amazing open world and side quests and an amazing combat system, and it's not any of that. And then the narrator, like, why would you choose to have a narrator for literally the entire thing, even parts that don't need a narrator. Like, it feels like this feels like the original cut of Blade Runner in video game form. That's what it feels like. Like, you don't need all that narration. Cut all that out. Just put subtitles over the dialogue if you're gonna stick with these animals not being able to speak English, or just allow these animals to talk. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting them to talk. But it wasn't any of that. So sad. Like, if this game was like $30, maybe $40, I'd be okay with it. But with it being $60, like, I'm actually considering refunding it. Because the next game that's coming out, I think, is Ratchet and Clank, right? I would much rather spend my money on that. Like, the whole, like, joining the different factions or clans or whatever, and allowing that to change the outcome and the objective of the game, that's kind of cool. Like, trying to either save the Tree of Life or destroy the Tree of Life. Like, that's kind of cool. I'd like to see where that goes. But I can't stand the narration. It's too much. I can't stand it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I was expecting a lot from this game, and I did not get any of it. Alright, well, I guess I'll leave it there. I can't remember how many days I'm allowed to have the game for, but I'm gonna think it over. Maybe I'll come back to it. I don't know. I can't play more than 2 hours. Otherwise, I can't refund it. And I'm, like, honestly considering that. So, we'll see. I'll be streaming something else next time. Alright, well, thank you everyone for watching. I don't know if it's interesting at all, me just hating on this game, but it's not good. I did not enjoy my experience. Well, thank you everyone for hanging out, and I will see you all on oh wait, hold up, Thursday. That's my next. I might have to cancel Thursday's stream. I forgot I put it for Thursday. I will move Thursday's stream to Friday. I have to redo my schedule anyways because I'm taking this off of it. Probably, most likely. Alright, well, thank you everyone. I'm sorry. Bye.